What's up, man? You already know we back. Season 3 still, man. Episode 2, man. Matter of fact, like this video right now if you in that holiday spirit. If you was getting that Christmas shopping out the way, like this video, man. Hit that bell to get notified every time I drop a video, man. You already know we about to give y'all another show. This please don't be offended shit, man. Today I got a guest and we're gonna talk about why do men seem like they avoid therapy, knowing they got trauma. So interested to see our take on this, man. We're gonna have a grown-up discussion right now, man. So if you're ready for this shit, like I said, hit that like button, man. We're gonna catch you over there at the show. Let's get it. Alright, man. I told y'all we here, man. First of all, before we start, like I said, I got a guest, so I gotta introduce y'all to my good friend right now, man. My man, Mr. Rain. Larry,
sir,
what's up,
man? Thank you for having me. What's good with you? What's good with you?
About to say, appreciate you for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
Fucking with us one time. You already know, same thing. Got my co-host in the building right now. So, like I said, man, the convo today, we was gonna talk about why do men seem like they avoid therapy, knowing they going through something. Man, I feel like this is a good topic too. This is kind of get it out there for the public and hear different people's point of views when you're talking about shit. You feel me? Everybody got their own shit they go through, so everybody might view life a different way. You feel me? Even y'all at home, you feel me? So this would be good to tune into right now. This for the grown-ups right now, having a nice, good, raw conversation. But we ain't here throwing no fucking pity parties and shit. Don't be over there crying and shit. We still gonna be turned, you feel me?
Nigga, showing crying.
I just told this nigga Mirror, I'm like, yo, I just told this nigga Mirror for the fucking camera started around. I said, yo, dog, don't be on here fucking crying and shit. This nigga wrote a post the other day, was like, yo, mental health is real.
But I'm saying,
look, Mirror wrote a post the other day, he was like, yo, mental health is real. So I'm looking at everybody in the comments. I'm like, they got mad likes on this show. What the fuck going on? Niggas like, yo, Mirror, you alright? I'm over here at the crib like, this nigga talking about mental health. And then, but I say that because I'm like, damn, I'm like, see, that be the reason niggas don't be speaking up on like depression or shit they going through, because sometimes you might got a nigga like me who like to joke sometimes and be like, oh, this nigga acting like he's sad and shit. You feel me? But at the same time, I'm a serious nigga because we all go through shit and shit. But I'm just giving an example of the shit that you might hear from niggas when you was growing up. Like, growing up, you was scared to tell a person like, yo, I'm depressed. Because you know what the first thing a motherfucker start thinking?
Shut your bitch ass up. He's like, shut your ass up.
Yeah, or they start thinking you about to kill yourself. You be like, damn, I ain't saying about to commit suicide.
People start having interventions and shit, and then you be sitting in the middle of the fucking living room.
I'm like, dog, I just said I was going through something. So I say that to say, let me ask y'all first. I know we all been through shit. What's something that you may use to like, if you going through something to take your mind away from it? I know at one point probably back in the day it was ball, but you know niggas old now. Niggas gonna be hooping like that.
You said niggas old.
Yeah, so like right now, if you going through something, cause you just said like you had your own shit you probably were just experiencing a couple days ago.
Nah,
so when you feeling like how you felt that day, what do you do to get yourself right mentally or?
No funny shit. For me personally, like how I deal with shit, I just don't even want to be around nobody, and I don't want to talk to nobody.
Facts.
Like, I'm not trying to hear from nobody, my moms, my brothers, nothing. Like, just let me isolate myself, drive, nigga, and just drive and listen to music. Hopefully that joint get me right back on the same page. Other than that, there really ain't nothing to that joint.
I'd have to say about the same damn thing though. Me, I'm married, so
right.
I got 2 kids, so it's kind of hard to separate. So I have a little man cave, and half the time I just kind of isolate myself. Sometimes, sometimes it's not about talking about the stuff. Sometimes you just need that time to kind of organize everything.
I'm glad you said that.
Right.
Like not talking about it. Because sometimes some people don't understand that you don't want to talk about it. Like, they come to you like, you can talk to me. Like, I don't want to talk to you.
What you gonna do for me?
So,
exactly.
So all right, let me play devil's advocate to stick up for that person who may be saying that you don't want to talk to me. You don't think that it's bad to hold it in and just not talk about it?
I'm not gonna say that I don't talk about it.
You talk about it on your time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like sometimes I have to like really just digest the whole thought process, because sometimes you be thinking irrationally as fuck, man. You pissed off about something, it may not even be something, and you know that you tripping.
Right.
So you don't want to talk on it because you already know you're tripping.
Exactly.
So what I need you to tell me I'm fucking tripping.
See, look, I thought I was tripping, but he filmed me.
So it's like basically sometimes it might be a situation you might be going through where you know it was something that you did for self,
Facts.
and you know the person might gonna be like, "Come on, dog,
Yeah.
you was the one." You like,
I
I'm not
don't
really
hear
trying
that
to
shit.
hear
I
that.
don't hear that shit. I
Real
fucked up.
shit.
I feel yourself.
Yeah.
Cause I don't. Oh no, you said you do the same thing. You kind of be in your man cave.
No, but for the most part, man, I just try to find things to distract me, dude.
Right.
So either whether it's working out in the house, playing a game or something, listening to music, having a drink.
Listen, females. All right.
I like my little bit of, and especially men that work. You come home from work, you need a depression period, like where you can just kind of switch
Right.
over from work mode to home mode, and sometimes you're not so personable at work. When you come home, you still kind of in that mode, don't want to talk. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I walk in that door and somebody say something to me, I'm like,
Right.
I'm glad
I
you
need
said
about 5
have a
minutes,
drink.
dog.
I'm glad you said have a drink. You can have a drink without being an alcoholic
Yeah.
just because you were stressed out. Like, that don't mean you alcoholic. Like, you're not doing that.
So you don't? Do you think it's a problem if you feel like you got to drink every time you're going through something?
Yeah.
Every time,
Yeah.
then that's drug.
That's
Yeah.
dependency. That's dependency.
Okay.
Every time, that's out of pocket.
Okay.
I can't sit there and say I don't have my days when I feel like that, but you know, everybody has their moments. But
Real
I think
shit.
for me, how I probably handle my shit pretty much be the same thing. Like I'm one of those guys. Like if I'm in a relationship and shit, I got a girl. So if I'm going through something and maybe I don't feel like bumping into my girl right now, nigga might pull up to the crib and might just sit in the car.
facts.
So ladies, also pay attention to that. If you wonder why sometimes your man's like, yo, why it seem like every time he pull up, he just sitting in the car. You might be thinking he talking to a girl on the phone, but
Facts.
whole time
I was just about to say
he
that
just
shit.
trying to-
I was just about to say that
he
shit.
just trying to get his mind right
Whoa,
before he even walk in to deal with you.
Old lady be like, "What you doing sitting in the car?" Man, God damn.
And for y'all though, don't always assume that the problem is you.
Facts.
The problem might not even be you.
Mm-hmm.
If sometimes it be self things that we got to deal with, and sometimes a person might not know how to
A
handle
lot
it.
of the time.
So this brings me to this question, the main topic then. Why don't you seek therapy? Have you? So let me not assume. Have you ever been to a therapist ever in life?
Recently. Like
Okay.
recently.
Okay. Have you ever been to a therapist?
No.
Anger management, anything?
No.
That's all around the same lines for me.
Nah.
Okay. I have when I was around 16, 17, and I was like 19, around that age bracket. I did it before.
What'd you think of it?
Yeah, I was about to say.
All right, so the younger me going into it, because I feel like at this point I don't even feel like it's age, because I hear men saying the same thing I was saying when I was young. So I think it's just more like a thought process. Going into it, I was mainly like, man, I ain't trying to talk to these motherfuckers, dog. I know they don't give a fuck about what I'm going through. They get paid to do this shit.
Mhm.
You feel me? They basically get paid to sit in front of me and act like they care about my sob story that I'm going through. And all they gonna do is when they leave here, clock out, go home, lay in the bed with their husband. They be like, man, this motherfucking nigga come through.
Oh man.
You feel me? Talking
Yeah.
about how his dad ain't around.
Damn.
And this person I'm talking to, they don't know nothing about that. They grew up both of their family, their mom and dad in their household.
Yeah, so they can't relate.
I can't relate to that.
Facts. That's what makes that hard. Like it. I have a couple friends that take it.
But that's an immature side of thought too.
I think that shit though.
So, but there's also reality though.
Yeah.
Because everybody you talk to don't got the best interest in you.
Facts.
So it's hard for me to trust. If I know that the human person most likely don't really care what I'm going through, why would I just trust this one person? I'm mainly the one like, if I know that, let's say it's 10 snakes and one of them don't bite, I'm the one that just want to stay away from all of them though.
Facts.
That makes sense.
Because I don't got time to pick who's the good one and who's the bad one.
That makes
So I
sense.
just stay away from all you niggas.
But I ain't gonna lie though, cause I felt the same way. I felt the same way about that shit
Right.
until I actually did it, and the joint actually, like it actually helps.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you the conclusion.
You feel me?
I'm just giving you. You asked me, what
Right.
did I think going into it?
Right.
Facts.
Okay.
These was my thoughts going into it.
Initially.
My experience with it as I was doing it, I actually ended up getting the person I felt comfortable with.
Facts.
And even if she was getting paid to do the job she was doing, motherfucker, she was good at it because she made me feel like she was my family.
Word.
And that lady, she even would contact me when it had nothing to do with the job sometimes.
Just checking.
If I bump into her at Walmart and she see me before I see her, she gonna call my name and get my attention. Hey, man, how you been the last 2 years? You been
Shit.
alright?
It was genuine.
Yeah, you feel me? And it made me feel good. And when I was doing the process, it just felt good to have somebody to talk to. You feel me? Get that shit off your chest sometimes, because sometimes you need that.
Yeah.
Sometimes there be motherfuckers out here with them suicidal thoughts, and you be thinking like, damn, like a person who ain't never went through something be like, damn, how a motherfucker think about killing themselves? I know how that shit feels.
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's why it'd be good to get out here and talk, dog. Let all that problems out. It ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm the person to say, if you go to therapy, you're not weak. You feel me? Give me a like for that too. You feel me? If you go to therapy, you're not weak. You feel me? That's actually a strong trait and a real mature trait to realize that something is not right and you want to fix it. Because you can't carry on childhood trauma into your adulthood. You're gonna be crushed forever, bro.
But a lot of us do.
Oh no, that's a fact.
But
that's why we're here today.
But that's the thing too. I think for me, because I got diagnosed with ADD in an adult age, so they were trying to tell me to go to therapy because that would help with certain things, because of some of the symptoms, overthinking, and all this extra stuff. And I've been not wanting to do that shit.
Right.
You know, and for the same reasons that we've already discussed. You know, but my thing is, I think my perspective of why I'm so kind of like distant from it is perspective. The one thing I've grown to learn in my older age is perspective is everything.
Right.
And if you have a perspective that you're trying to explain to somebody and they can't grasp that perspective, how they're going to tell you anything beneficial. Now, I'm not saying that looking from a different point of view is bad,
right.
You know, but sometimes I wonder if people really are listening to me, or are they able to relate to me?
Okay.
You can hear me, but do you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if
like you hear you motherfuckers, you listening.
facts.
You feel me?
And it's hard for people that care about me to do that shit, let alone
somebody.
you know what I'm saying? So
Me.
I'm skeptical.
Yeah.
But I've also, like you, Amir, I got family that told me that you know, therapy helped them out through a lot of different things. So I've been contemplating it, man. So
Real shit.
Roll up too. I'm a smoker. That shit helps. Like I like to like through a hard day or something. You know, I got 2 kids and shit. You feel me? I got life problems like everybody else, bills and shit. You be wondering, you feel me? After all that shit, sometimes motherfucker, I just be like, yo, I just need to smoke. Where I just want to roll up real quick. Give me a like for that. All my weed smokers out there, man. If you a smoker, give me my like for that, man. Give me my subscribe for that too. I just want to smoke sometimes. Listen to music.
I'd rather do that than drink, man. To be perfectly honest with you.
Real shit. Play the game.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? I'm glad you said that. We got to so get into the combo. Let's take these shots. My fault at home, y'all. Let's take these shots real quick. You feel me? While we continue to talk about this.
Shout out to my therapist, man.
Salute. Raw dog.
Look at him. Yeah, I took that joint.
I like tequila though, that's the thing.
God.
So, I wonder, what I do want to know is, people at home, let me know in the comments too. You can school me, like I don't know everything. What do y'all think causes most of the depression for men?
Feeling like you can't talk to nobody and nobody cares.
See, for me,
I think most of the time, for real, I don't know, but I was gonna say financial.
yeah, that's big.
But people who got money go through shit too.
Facts.
But I feel like them financial dramas hit harder sometimes.
Bro, for me, it's just when it's one thing
Yeah.
after another, after another, after another. Then it's just like, damn, it's a lot.
Can you give me an example of the one things though? Like, 'cause
All right,
that's
so
kind of
all
broad.
right, now that's a fact. So like you said, financially, boom. And then if you got like a home situation and that joint a little rocky,
Right.
boom.
That's on top.
And then it's just like,
If you
all
got
right,
a girl and she,
yeah, that's like
on
that's
top.
not helping. You feel me?
Right.
And then if it's on some shit like, I mean, you not comfortable within where you at in life. You feel me? Like what you got going on,
Yeah,
that
I'm
you
glad you said
personally, like boom, like that's fucking you up. So then just all that in one just hit you at one time, bro. That joint deep.
yeah, no,
That
that's a
joint
fact.
deep.
Cause
Cause I can take a couple blows. You feel me? Like it's
Right,
just like,
that's
all
true.
right, as a man,
You shake
take a
them
couple
off.
of them joints, but it's just like, damn. Like as a lately nigga, I felt like everything was just at once, just fucking me up, jumping me.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all this. Y'all at home, you think it's a safe place to vent to a female, your girl? I got my answer. Y'all wanna give y'all take first, or y'all wanna hear my take first? I don't, cause
I'm gonna say nah. I have to go nah.
Nah.
okay.
I'm gonna have to just go nah. I can't.
What about you?
I'ma
You
say
think
yeah.
You think it's safe?
Depends.
Majority of women.
Yeah, no, not a majority of women. Hell no. But
yeah, I'm about to say because if it's your girl, you gonna think that you should trust her. And all
yeah,
that.
no. I'm talking.
But,
If you got somebody that
let's keep it that what it was. Your girl, the girl that you at home with. If you going through something, is it safe to vent with
how
that
long you
person?
been with that girl?
Y'all got time into where y'all in love. Y'all love each other.
I mean, you got to give it a shot at some point. You know,
Okay.
for her
People
to
have a
prove you
different
wrong.
perspective
Because
because
he's
you're
married,
married.
Yeah, that's
Nah, but
true.
don't get me twisted because I'm married. I still struggle with that shit.
Right, you might not talk to your
No,
wife
I
about
don't.
every little thing. That
It
you
takes
do.
me a minute. Like
That's deep.
That's just some man shit. That's what we
deep.
do.
she'll notice some shit wrong, and I don't talk about it for about a day, and then I'll finally come out and she'll, you ready to talk now? And I'll talk.
So say now that's respectable because most women not going to hear you out. Like, all right, I wasn't ready to talk then, but I'm ready to talk now.
She wants to make sure it ain't about her. Is it about me? Is it that? I'm like,
Yeah,
nah.
once they know that, they're like,
good,
all right.
dude. And she's like, all right, then.
Right.
So, I mean, my overall answer to it, I say no. I say it's not really good to vent to your girl about everything you go through, especially financial problems, right?
Mm-mm. Yeah, you right, man.
Don't go to your girl. Listen, man. Don't go to your girl crying about financial problems. You feel me? That's something that if you want to talk to somebody about, you call your homies for. You feel me? The reason being is when you do stuff like that to your girl, you call her your babe. I don't know. Women just don't like that because you seem weak. You feel me? If you're gonna go to your girl about the problem, go to her with acting like you got a solution though. You feel me? So let me give you an example. This is what you don't do. You don't want to call your girl like, yo, babe, I just got fired and I don't know, like I just spent my last check. I don't know, so on, so on. No. You
Because
feel
they
me?
expect that combo to come from them to you.
Yeah, like you don't go to them with that. She don't know what the.
She ain't gonna tell you
She
that.
like, what you want me to say? Take care of you or something? No.
Yeah.
But what you supposed to do is if you gonna go to her about that, you be like, yo, babe, I just got fired, but that shit ain't about nothing. Like a week or two, man, I'm gonna bounce back and I'm gonna do this and that, and I'm gonna be back on my feet, and it ain't gonna bite about shit. Girls like that type of talk. You don't go to your girl venting, man, because you just gonna sound weak. And I feel like, and I could be wrong. This is just my thought process. I feel like she start to lose a little bit of respect for you a little bit, man. When you come in with that type of.
But at the same time, man, if you can't turn to nobody else,
I know.
you
That's
should
the
be
fucked
able
up
to turn
thing.
to your wife.
Girl.
You know, or your girl, or you know, some of your
You
significant
should.
other.
This the other thing I was
Yeah.
gonna say though. This the other part. It's some girls who use it against you.
Hell yeah.
We didn't even get to that
Right,
yet.
right.
Oh my goodness, a girl who really love you, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Because her emotion is really into the argument now once you get her mad. So that's gonna be the one that's gonna use it against you. The girl that really do love you. She really do love you.
That's
So when
a
she
hurt.
say it, don't be like, damn, she fuck with
'Cause it come at the
no.
wrong damn
She
time.
really do love you. But they do that shit though. When them emotions start rolling, man, most of these chicks though, they just end up using that shit in the argument, using it against you.
That's a hurt piece because the nigga gonna remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're not winning, they're gonna go for the low blow. That
Facts.
low blow gonna hurt like a motherfucker.
Every time. You bitch ass nigga, you got fired and you ain't have a job in 2 months.
That's how hurt
Yo!
You
Damn.
that, dog.
Real shit, you be like, damn, you gonna come at me about my job. You know I got fired for some bullshit. And you know I've been applying every fucking day, dog.
That's
trying
a
to get a
hurt
job.
piece,
And you gonna
dog.
say that? That's crazy.
That's gonna make
Chicks
you
do
sick,
that.
dog.
That's
Oh
a
my
fact,
God.
man. And chicks, don't front. Y'all know y'all do that.
Hell yeah.
Don't be looking at the TV like that. Y'all know y'all do that. You feel me? So give me a like for that. Don't front on me for that one. But that's the main reason I say, man, don't vent to your girl.
In their head, they calculating, I can't get him here, I can't get him there. Fuck it, I'm gonna get him where it hurts. Every time.
Every single time.
Right,
But
right,
I mean, I do agree with you though, man. Like there's things that you can talk about. And the money issues and stuff, just from experience, you know, yeah. You don't if you're talking about how you're gonna spend some money or something like that, or how you're gonna figure this out or whatever, like, hey, I'm trying to figure this out, can you know, help me figure this shit out? That's one thing, but like having arguments about money and shit, that's never gonna lead to anything good, bro.
No.
Not everything needs to be talked about. That's the one thing. Just because you have something to say don't need to be means it needs to be said.
God
So
damn, you
it's
right.
just
That's
kind
some
of
shit
one
right
thing.
there.
bro.
Let me up on that.
That's some shit right there. It don't need to be said.
And people don't understand that shit. Like, dude, yeah, I feel a certain way about some shit. I ain't gotta say nothing
damn.
about it.
Right.
Because once I get tired of it, I'll let you know. But right now, if I had something to say, I say that shit.
That's a
And
fact.
if I, well, you got something to say? I don't got nothing to say. You look
So-
mad.
Let me ask you this.
What?
Because you said you never had therapy, right?
Nah.
You ever want to go?
Yeah, I'll go.
When?
Man, I don't fucking know, man. Put me on the spot.
No,
When
no
is the
shit.
time?
Cause you ain't no front to me shit. You could have been like, man, shit, I still ain't trying to go to nobody's therapy. No,
Nah.
this real nigga shit. Like,
I've been leaning towards it more.
Okay.
And I think for me,
That's
it's
a
just,
start.
I don't talk, like, I'm an only child, bro. So, like,
Yeah,
when I grew up, when there was a problem, who had to solve it?
you,
Who am I gonna run to?
right?
I can't run to mom and daddy.
Right.
So I gotta solve that shit.
That's
So
right.
that's kind of the mentality that I take into a lot of things. I don't really reach out. If I reach out to you and ask you for some fucking help, I really need some help.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So
I say that same shit. If I'm coming to you with a problem, like, especially if it's financially or something,
yeah.
I really need it because I don't go to nobody for nothing.
I got
I'll
too
be
much
trying to
pride.
do everything to have to ask somebody, motherfucker. That shit could be for $5.
Mhm.
Motherfucker, I'm like, man, I ain't about to ask them $5. They gonna wonder why I only need $5. Like, you feel me?
Why you-
So, but no, man, I
Yeah.
definitely want to hold that convo with y'all, man. I felt like that was just something that needed to be talked about. You feel me? I tried to hit every angle that we could with it. You feel me? Why some men don't go to therapy, what's causing the depression, who we vent to, what we do to stop the depression sometimes and all that. Try to hit every angle. Before we get out of here though, like I said, my guest, I know you sell pickles and shit. Can you please tell, this shit came right here too. So please tell the people how they can get your product or anything you want to say real quick. Go ahead.
So, my name is Driz, and I have something called Drizzle's Pickles. You can find me on Facebook at Drizzle's Pickles on Facebook, of course. Or you can follow me on Instagram at Simply Driz or at Drizzle302. Either way, you be in contact with me. And if you see something on the actual page, the official page that you like, hit me with a DM. I'll respond back pretty quick, and we can set you straight.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. So that's my man shit right there, man. Make sure y'all support and look out for that, man. You see that shit on the screen, how to contact with us, all there right at the bottom, man. So this was season 3, episode 2, man. We done talked some real shit, man. We done had some fun, man. Let's throw that shit up and get out of here one time. Hit that like button. Bye.